we'll have some more. But Davis, let's talk about a historic night in basketball, and not college at all.
Yeah, Cameron Payne dropped 32 and 10 on March 10th. Mark it
Well,
down.
9 of 10 shooting, 8 for 8 from 3. Come on,
Dude, seriously, third most true shooting efficient game of all time. I mean, come on. What do we? I mean, this is a story of the night, right? Right? Was this
all people were talking about. That was all people were talking about. Unfortunately, that's not true. We're just kidding around because Bam Adebayo, Davis. I don't even want to joke about it, so I'm sorry to kill the vibe, but we have to talk about this in a very serious manner. This guy broke. I don't want to say broke Kobe's record because he was second, but he basically broke Kobe's record. He scored 83 points in a game, and I want to give him credit. He scored 41 in the first half, and that was not all free throws because that's what we're going to talk about. This man shot 46 free throws. That's an NBA record for most free throws in a game, most free throws made, most free throws attempted. I mean, crazy stuff. He deserves credit for it. He scored 83. It's awesome. It's cool. But if you watched the last 5 minutes of that game, it was disgusting, kind of disrespectful. I don't want to say disrespectful. No, I'm going to say
it was disrespectful for the league. The league was
Kobe.
Absolutely disrespected. 100%.
Yes. And I'm not the biggest Kobe guy ever, so I don't want to die on this hill. I don't really care too much, but I turned it on when I saw that he had 70, and I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. I was figuring he was going to be in the low block. Someone was going to pass it to him, and he was just going to, turn around, put it up because, he's a forward. This man was getting the ball at the top of the key with 2 defenders on him and running into the lane and just throwing up a hook shot and leaning in his defender and getting a foul call. It was some of the worst basketball display I've ever seen. And then his teammates are intentionally fouling to get him the more time, to get him the ball. Mm-hmm. There was a clip of 2 guys on him on an inbound and his teammate being like, Bam, go, go, go. And he just throws it up to him like a lob pass to a wide receiver.
Yep.
It was good for Bam. I really don't want to hate on it too much, but
no,
I was kind of sad after this. This is our second leading scorer in NBA history because I don't think anyone's going to break ever Wilt's record still. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to break 100, but I'm going to tell you right now that I think this was one of the most disappointing games of all time. Yeah. I completely agree. The disrespect that this league, and I mean, everyone's talking about is, wow, Bam scored 83. And then the second thing they're talking about is what a freaking joke this league is in the beginning of March with playoffs coming up real soon. And you have a Bam Adebayo who went 7 for 22 from 3, 36 for 43 from the line.
7 for 22 from 3 is disgusting.
So I heard a stat. This is a good stat I heard this week. So he had a combined, 65 3-pointers and free throws combined. That is the NBA record. And next best is James Harden. And it's 46.
What?
It's not even close, Ethan. This was very disappointing to me. And honestly, I haven't turned on an NBA basketball game in a while. And I did watch the end of that game. And it just made me realize, you know what? I'd much rather watch Belmont play Drake in the quarterfinals of their turn. To be completely honest.
I don't blame you. I was actually watching the Celtics Spurs game at the time, and then I turned it off and turned on the Heat game. The Celtics Spurs game are great. The Spurs are really fun to watch right now.
The Spurs are fun.
I have been watching a little bit of NBA the last couple of weeks, but there's just times where it's not the same as college basketball. You turn on college basketball right now, and you're like, I just want to sink my teeth into a basketball game. I don't care if it's pro or college. You have to go college 10 times out of 10, Davis.
Yep.
NBA is not fun. And let me just do a spiel real quick on the Sixers. I've been meaning to do this. Absolutely need to fire Daryl Morey. He is the worst general manager. I mean, Jerry McCain trade, whatever. But they have Maxey out and Embiid out and Paul George out. That is $115 million of their salary. That's the highest in NBA history to have that much money sitting out for a somewhat period of time. I don't know. So forgive me, but just the Sixers went from 3 weeks ago being they could make a run, maybe a month ago, whatever. They can make a run. They have in pieces. If Embiid's healthy, Paul George has come back at a good time. Maxey's playing his ass off, and Maxey's playing the most minutes in the league, and we just didn't think he was going to get hurt. What are we doing? And VJ got hurt for a little bit too. This offense is putrid, so bad. like good for campaign, but campaign should not be on our team. This team should be competing. And the fact that I'm watching like the Charlotte Hornets play well, the Heat are playing well, the Orlando Magic are playing well, it's because they have a team. And like, you can say what you want about Daryl Morey, fine. Nick Nurse is a terrible coach too. Just watching McCain go play late minutes for the Thunder and like having plays drawn for him where he's butt naked in the corner, top of the key, hitting these threes. These were not drawn up for him at all. Nick Nurse is a straight isolation coach. He just says, give it to Maxey, give it to VJ, and get the hell out of the way. That's the way he coaches. And he lucked into a championship with the Raptors and Kawhi because Kawhi was at that time the greatest player of all time. Debate a wall, he was. Like, the Sixers are disgusting. Like, I was so excited. We had a future. I actually cashed out of it today. I was so angry. I forgot I had it. I cashed out of it. Like, they are horrible. They're horrible to watch. There's nothing exciting about this team. And then if you're really going to go down to it, the decisions over time are disgusting. Trading Mikal Bridges for Zaire Smith, who died of a peanut allergy, horrible.
Sesame.
Whatever, Davis. Sucks. Markelle Fultz, horrible. He just got signed by the Raptors G League team. That tells you where he's at. Ben Simmons is a fisherman now. This is one of the worst mixed managements of a team in the last 10 years, and the Sacramento Kings are in the same damn league. This is horrible. I was so excited to watch Sixers basketball a month ago, and now every time I see a notification on my phone, I want to throw it across the room. Like, so annoying. If you have any comments, go ahead.
I agree with you, and you know better than anybody my Sixers spiel. From this time last year, I could not stand the 76ers, and I could not watch them. I didn't even know who Gerson Yubasale or whatever his name was in like April.
Yeah.
And we were watching a game, and I was like, "Who is that guy?" You were like, "You don't know who that is? He's been playing for the last like 40 games." I was like, "I don't know." And then I started this year fresh. I said, "I'm going to forget about Embiid." I've said for the last few years, I will not watch the Sixers with Embiid on this team. And I started fresh this year, and it was a lot of fun until like Valentine's Day, when the Sixers started really sucking and Paul George got suspended. And now the Sixers are possibly fighting for a play-in spot.
Oh, they're in the 9th spot right now.
No, fighting for a play-in spot at this point.
I don't want them to make the play-in. If the Sixers have any sort of smart franchise left in their brains, you do not let Maxey play another game. You don't let VJ play another game. You pull Grimes. You pull freaking Barlow.
This is campaign's team.
No, I want Marlon Beauchamp scoring every night for us. I want whoever pull like one of these college guys that's done playing today into the Sixers. They should be tanking for a chance at a top 10 pick. This draft this year is loaded. We went on 2 weeks ago and just said every guy was good. We need to do it more in depth in June. But like this draft class is ridiculous. If the Sixers can get the 10th pick, they'll be happy. So I don't know. I'm done. I'm talking too much about the Sixers. We spent way too much time on it.
That's fine. I agree. You had to get it out. And let's be honest. It's a Sixers problem, but also in my mind, it's an NBA problem. We can go into it way more. Maybe we can have a guest or two on here who likes the NBA, but I cannot stand the NBA. And I am about this close to becoming a Spurs fan because I actually enjoy watching Victor Wembanyama play.
Oh, he's so fun.
And Stephon Castle. Devin Vassell is a corner specialist.
I agree. Watching Wemby play is ridiculous. Where like he'll get the ball like 2 feet away from the rim, and you're like, oh, he has to take an extra step. Nope, just leans over and puts it in. You're like, oh, okay. Or he'll turn around 360 degrees and make a block that you've never seen before. We're talking bad about the NBA, but if you can watch a Spurs game on national TV, do it. It's highly worth the time.